What's up, you guys? It's Jonno! Today I'm gonna do some daily adventure content at my old school local spot, Southside Park. You guys know I get a ton of 10-kilometer eggs from this location, so I really enjoy this location for that reason, and I'm gonna be trying to get some 10K eggs today. Is that a Mawile? I can't see what it is because of that weird glitch. No, it's just a Marowak in the park. I don't think I'll do that raid. I don't want to waste a pass. But yeah, you guys, let's check out my eggs. Let's do a little egg update. All right, I got to hatch a couple of 2Ks, and I've got 7 10Ks. Now, you guys, I've been sitting around all morning long, so I don't have that much daylight left. I was watching a ton of live streams. I got to give a mega big shout out to my main man, Omnisec. Dude, I'm a proud member of the Omni Squad. Thanks for all the kind words on your live stream. You guys, my main man, Omnisec, got a 100% Groudon, and I'm not going to tell you what happened. You're going to have to watch the video, but I just want to say rest in peace, my man, and he's a very, you know, this is a hard one to catch, you guys. It is so hard to catch that 100%, and you're going to have to see whether or not he did it over on his channel. Go look for that video. Hopefully, he will rename the video appropriately to reflect that he got the 100%, and I got a 96% Groudon this morning, you guys, so I'm powering this bad boy up, alright? You can barely see the CP unless I make him growl, but yeah, I am powering this bad boy up, you guys. I caught a 96% this morning on my live stream. It was lit, and I'm so proud of myself. But right now, what I want to do is use up the light that I have left, go and try to get some 10K eggs, and walk and grind some POKESTOPS for items for a little while. So, let's get started! You guys, so I just got to the park and got the Jonno parked here, and I'm just gonna get my little adventure started. Now, you guys, I did finally get a shiny Duskull last night on my live stream. I've been having a pretty good 12 hours of live streams, if I do say so, because I got the shiny Duskull last night, and I got the 96% Groudon this morning, so I'm really thrilled about that. And on live stream a few nights ago with Evoli, we got a 100% Doduo as well, so I got a bunch of starred Pokemon right now. And right before I started that live stream, we got a 100% Ariados as well, so a bunch of really good catches recently that have been a little bit harder to get on film because I'm either playing at night or live streaming and they don't make it into the video, so that's a little bit of a catch up right there. So you guys, I am just getting started here with my adventure. The sun is on the way down, so I won't be able to like walk forever, but they do have lights in this park, which is one of the reasons I like it. If I do decide to go, you know, super long, then I can always just face the lights once they turn on, and I can still record for a while. So we'll go for a while. I really do want to try to get 2 10K eggs. Last night on my live stream, while I was in the shiny Duskull nest, I did get 2 10K eggs. I don't know if it's likely that I'll make that happen again today, but I only have 2Ks to walk off, so they should go pretty quickly. So in this park, I will have a high chance to drop some 10K eggs. So we're just gonna get started here. There's a Magikarp nearby. I'm gonna go shiny check that bad boy. And there's also a Pikachu nearby, so I'm gonna shiny check that bad boy. And we'll just see what we can get today. All right, I'll be back. Alright, you guys, so I'm just walking here. I basically just got here and I'm still completing my first loop. It is a crabby nest, It's also a crabby nest inside Lamb Park. So if you guys want to stock up on crabby candies, you got plenty of options in Sacramento right now. Very high spawn rate for crabby in Lamb Park as well as in this park, although I haven't got any doubles or triples yet. I dropped my my shiny dust gull into the gym over there. For some reason somebody came and took like a bunch of gyms. Like, it's crazy gym control over here right now for Team Yellow, which is pretty impressive. So I'm gonna drop in this 100% Vileplume right here, and you guys will notice I also managed to get myself an unknown P. If you follow me on Twitter, I was actually just checking to see what letter this letter was that wasn't listed. It was on Twitter, but the letter wasn't listed, so I was like, well, let me just go see. And then it was a P when I got there, and I was like, well, I'm gonna have to catch that thing, because you guys know how my whole thing with the P that I got soft banned. I really felt like I got robbed on that P, so I was like, I'm gonna make up for that P and just grab this one instead. So I did that. All right, I did it. I'm a bad boy. I did it. All right, you guys, let's go and shiny check this Magikarp. Corp. All right, not a shiny, so I'm just gonna keep on walking. We should hatch a couple of eggs here pretty soon. There are Gen 3 hatches you can get. I swore that Why Not was in 2K eggs, but a bunch of people were telling me Why Not is in a 5K egg. I really want to hatch that Why Not, but I haven't got one yet. It's the baby form of Wobbuffet. So anyway, guys, I will be back. We'll do a little tiny egg check right here, but I will be back, and we will hatch those eggs. Alright, you guys, so I'm just walking here and I got another Magikarp, and I was like, you know, the chances that it could be a shiny are actually kind of high, so I wanted to get it on camera. No shiny, but that's alright. I finally hit 400 candies again. It took me so long to get another 400 candies on Magikarp that it's actually ridiculous. I never catch Magikarp, but I'm getting a lot more lately. I feel like they upped the water spawns or something like that. 2 Magikarps in this park is actually pretty crazy. But yeah, 460 candies. And check this out, you guys, we got a Graveler. Before I catch that, I want to show you my new buddy. I decided to do my 96% Groudon as my buddy because he's huge, and somebody showed me this on Twitter actually. I was like, dude, that is crazy how big he is. He's actually the biggest Pokemon in the game that I know of right now, so that's pretty impressive. So I set him as my buddy. It is 20 kilometers to walk this bad boy, just like every legendary, so I'm not really planning on completing maybe even like one of those. I actually just wanted to do it for swag on the video, and I'll probably change it back to unknown eventually. But yeah, guys, I am just doing loops here. We did a couple of loops. I put on an incense. There have been so many different box specials recently that had incense in them, and we have yet another box special with incense in it. So I'm like, well, I may as well just use these things up. And you'll notice that I have a ton of coins. In a previous episode, I fixed my account issue. My account was locked for security reasons and I couldn't spend money on it, but now I can spend money on it. So I have a ton of coins again, finally. So I'm just gonna catch this. Did you guys see that Graveler and Geodude back there? So then if I would have got the Golem, that'd be a full evolution chain, which I have never got for Graveler, Golem, and Geodude. So that would be incredibly lit. I'm just gonna keep on walking, you guys, and we'll see if I hatch those eggs pretty soon, and then hopefully I'll grab some 10Ks to replace them. So I'll be back with that. Alright you guys, so my game actually crashed. I'm sure you've never had that happen before in Pokemon Go, but I did want to take this opportunity to show you something really weird that's happening. I've been getting extreme weather in Sacramento for about 2 days now. We did have maybe 12 hours of extreme wind conditions, but that all went away. But for whatever reason, it has been extreme weather in our area for days, and it's messing up the Pokemon spawns, and we're not getting any weather bonuses whatsoever. But I mean, as you can see, it's very, very clear. I mean, you could maybe call it partly cloudy, but it's basically clear or sunny. So it's been on extreme weather for days now. I absolutely cannot figure out what that is about, and I think that everybody in this area has been sort of wondering that. So if you live in the Sacramento area and you have any insights on why it is saying that there is severe weather when there's not, I would love to hear any of that down in the comments. Me and everybody I've talked to about it cannot figure it out, aside from there was a little bit of severe weather, but it's been just locked into severe weather for days now. So I'm really stumped on that. Now let's see if I can evolve the second evolution of this that evolves into the moth. I haven't been able to evolve that. I've done like 5 of these evolutions and not a single one will turn into the moth chain. It goes into one of 2 Pokemon. Is that the one that turns into the moth? Oh yeah, finally we got it. I really wanted to get it on video too, so that's why I did that. There we go. All right, you guys, so that's pretty cool. Now I do have the 50 candies, so I'm like, you know what, let's just evolve the moth and I'll get another 50 candies and Pokedex the Beautifly. I have not got 100% of this species, even though they're spawning like crazy all over the place, but I don't really want to spoof my 100% series, you guys know that, and then I really don't want to drive to play Pokemon right now. I'm just not in the mood for it. I think when summer comes I'll be doing that a little bit more like I used to, but I kind of shut down during the winter and just don't do as much. But there we go, you guys, my very first Dustox. It's terrible, but at least I Pokedexed it, so I'm pretty excited about that. I actually thought I was not going to get that Pokemon before I got Beautifly, and then it just happened to go down like that here on the video. So that's a nice little Pokedex right there. Still got some cool Gen 3 stuff popping off. I didn't just catch like every single Gen 3 Pokemon in a row like I said I was going to. I just didn't feel like it, and plus I was on vacation for the first 2 days when Gen 3 launched, so it really slowed down my gameplay, but that was actually good. I kind of like that I'm going to stretch out Gen 3 a little bit longer, and I kind of like how they did the 50 Pokemon release instead of all of them. It's kind of making us take it a little bit slower. Alright, we got a Nidoran. Let's see if it's a perfect. I hatched another perfect, you guys. I got that perfect Ponyta. That was pretty lit. And we should have another egg coming here in a second. Okay, there's a 5K. That's not what we wanted. That's all right, though. At least we got an egg. And then my next 2K was a little bit out of sync, so we got half a kilometer on that one. And let's just go ahead and start up the 5K. All right, you guys, I will be back. Alright you guys, so I'm waiting here for my next egg to hatch. These are my 2 stops inside the park that I think are most likely to drop me a 10K. I think that at this point in the game, if you're level 40 and you grind a lot, you basically know that it's true. Certain stops do drop more 10K eggs than other stops. It's just true. I don't know why it's true. I had one stop over here that used to give me 10K eggs all the time. In fact, it gave me 2 in a row one time, and it actually stopped dropping 10K eggs, which was very, very weird, and it made me sad. But the Pokestop that I'm at right now drops me a ton of them. So I've only got 0.2 left on this egg. I'm just waiting a little bit of time and catching the couple of Pokemon that are here. And then, yeah, I'll just see if we get anything good in that 2K and then spin these stops. Of course, they never want to hatch when you're waiting for it to hatch. 1.8. Anyway, these are my stops right here. So I walked all the way from the other side, you guys. And I'm assuming that I did enough distance to hit point 2. I guess we'll just catch the Diglett while we wait. Yeah, quick episode though today, you guys. I was like, I gotta get out of the house. It's Sunday. The new job is going well. A lot of people have been asking me about that, but I definitely have way less time. So I wanted to make sure that I get some adventure content put together for today. I really wanted to go to Benicia, and then I was watching live streams all day long. I watched FSU, and then I watched PokeGirl 7, and then I watched Omnisec, and I swear I was watching a couple other people. Here's that 2K that we were waiting on. It only took 2 minutes. All right, and then we'll spin these stops and see what we get. Stupid Krabby. I'm in a Krabby nest right now. Like, that's so ironic. If he's perfect, though, that'd be tight. I guess I got the egg and Davis at the nest last night. Okay, so I want to spin this stop first because I think it's most likely to give me a 10K. Oh! Dude, that's why we do it, you guys. That is why we do it right there. 10K. Nabbed off of my favorite PokeStop. I told you that's why it's my favorite stop, and I'm telling you guys, as a pro tip, you got to find those stops that drop you 10Ks. Basically, any stop that drops you a 10K, just take note of that stop and try to spin that stop more often than other stops when you have open egg slots, because once it drops you a 10K, it's basically like a golden stop that you need to be checking for 10Ks again. But that one in particular drops me a lot of 10Ks, and I got another one off of it. I'm pretty satisfied with the outcome there. So anyway, you guys, I think that's going to be it for this episode. It's a long enough adventure, and I got my 10K egg, so I feel pretty satisfied with what I accomplished here. I am going to take all the Stardust from all of these 10K eggs that hatch, and I'm going to drop it right onto that 96% Groudon that I showed you earlier. I'm only walking it for swag. I really don't care about like walking it that much, but I am powering it up. I got another power up, so we'll do it right here on the stream. 3706. Before I go, let me show you guys my new top attackers. All right, my new top CP Pokemon. Groudon 96 is closing in quickly on Jake D, and just so you guys know, it's gonna take a really large donation on my live stream to get named my 96% Groudon, just saying. All right, but yeah, Jake D 3883, maxed out level 40 Mewtwo, about 78 or 80%, and then Groudon is going to max out at, I think it's 4078, 100%, so mine's a 96, but it will go above 4,000. It will be my very first 4,000 club Pokemon. I'm gonna have a Pokemon over 4,000, so that's why I'm spending the rare candies on it and spending the dust, so I cannot wait to go and hatch those eggs and drop out that dust on him and get him into the 4,000 club, and he will be my first 4,000 club Pokemon. And just so you guys know, I think the dust is better spent on Groudon than on Slackoth, or on Slacking, so I would say save the dust and save the rare candies for your Groudon when you get a good one, and take him up to 4,000 CP, and that's probably a better use of your candies and your dust. All right, you guys, that is going to be the end for this episode. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you to all my amazing subscribers, and peace.